Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I tell you what, you all, I've just been sitting here looking at this SDO AIA 171, and I just cannot shake the feeling of these dark filament beings. I can't shake the feeling of it when you look at them. Hello there, Apple Brooks. Hello. You get a good feeling about them, Mark Silka? I don't really get a good feeling about them. I don't. And like I said in the description, some may get a good feeling about them, but I really don't. I'm not so sure about them. I'm not. And thank you all for joining if you're just tuning in. Yeah, thank you, because I want to take this back over here to the screen because it's if you look right here, you can see this filament being. It literally, like, it comes to life, and it looks like there's other like filament that literally scrambles from it, and then it goes right back to it. It's really, really strange. And there were certain times of the year and certain years where this filament stuff was greater. Okay, it was a lot greater. And I really do feel that they are a type of being. I really do. It's just like, just look at the velocity. Look like with great force. They kind of remind me of plasma filament beings, but yet sometimes I wonder if these are some of the ones that are seen in the skies. I really do. They're very interesting to look at, to say the least. Very interesting to look at. Yeah. Oh, I've been going back through this. If you go at certain years, there's more of them. And if you look at this area right here around the sun, there literally looks like a cavity has opened up, because it's not often that you see such display like this. It looks like it literally, right around in this area, it looks like it's literally coming from deep inside that sun. Yeah, I literally have been sitting here for an hour just staring at the different images. Oh my gosh. What on earth is... What's happening right there on the side of the sun? I wasn't looking at that side. It's fascinating. It really is, you all, to say the least. It looks like they can make themselves one completely solid object, solid being if they want. Yes. Now, granted, this is a travel back in time. If you're just tuning in, this is a travel back in time video, because I like to look at that sun at different periods to look at these filament beings to see what they were doing. And they are intelligent. I think they're very, very intelligent, is what I think. Extremely intelligent. There was, I'm gonna tell you something about these right here. I looked up a Class X flare. Okay, I did, and I went to the timestamp where the Class X flare happened. And what I saw coming out of it, it's the same thing I saw coming out of it before, during what they dismissed as a particle event. Let me put this to me, I'm gonna show you what I saw. It was this right here. Let me get to this if I can. So this was part of a X flare, but if I zoom up, which I will, if you look, you can see the little round like balls or square that literally came out when that X class flare happened. There, that you can count them, like 1, 2, 3, And they're not all in the same row because they do exactly the same thing those ones did that came out of the sun. They're literally coming out of the sun. And look how they go down through here, if you all can see it. You can also even see them, whoopsie, Gina, honey. You can also see them in lines right here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I think when we see those ripple effects like that, that is these little round balls or beings or whatever they are. They are the ones making the ripples that you see in these solar flares is what's happening. Every time we have a solar flare, more of them are coming out. That's what I'm noticing. More of them are coming out. You may say, Gina, we don't know what you're talking about, solar flares. You're talking about something coming out of the sun. I really am talking about something coming out of the sun because something did come out of the sun. And I've shown them before, I have, and I don't know if I've got any of them saved here on my computer. Yes, I do, because I remember seeing them on the computer. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Can you all hear me? Because I hope you can. I want to show what I saw coming out of the sun right here. This is what I think are coming out during the solar flares, even on the NASA product still. When there's massive solar flares, it's these right here, they're coming out. You can see that they're not particles or anything like that. They're some type of a life form and or ships is what they are. Look at them. Boom, like that. Just like that. And I really do think that they come out right here too. It's like that. You can see some of them. And to what end this all leads, I have no idea. But I can even see them up here too. Up here too. And you know, when they say like there's like a class X flare or M flare, and it's headed toward the Earth. And you look at all this dark filament that's around when these happen. It's kind of hard to watch this happen. It really is, you all. I'm not joking. It's hard to sit and watch it and then, you know, just like, it's all normal. Everything's normal. It's not normal. Well, I don't even like using that word anymore because they've literally given it a bad thing is what they've done. Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, hello. What? I was not even aware that music was playing, you all. I've done it again. Yep. That's right, you all. Oh, dear goodness. Yeah. So Al Sanchez, thank you for saying that. Because I was not aware of it. Yeah, we don't want to hear that. Darkness is coming in the background. You all, we do not want to hear it. I don't want to hear it in the background like that. I think I turned it off. That does not make good for a good video. It really doesn't at all. Well, it's kind of embarrassing, you all, because I have a habit of something always happens with my sound, and that's the problem. Something always happens with my sound for some strange reason. Okay, it's not deliberate on my behalf. It's not, I promise you it isn't. Jazzy Jasmine, thank you so much. Even though it was loud, it is kind of annoying if you want to have a relaxing thing. But if you don't think, I don't want to hear that music, boom, it's not relaxing for you. So I do apologize. I do. I was unaware that it was still playing. I thought if I turn that down, it's not going to play. Gina, hello. It's still going to play. It's still going to play, you all. So I paused it. Actually clicked out of it. Yeah. Yeah. So go, Ori. Yes. It was spooky. Uh, and you gotta laugh about it. You do. It was quite fitting. It was quite fitting. That's why I was listening to it, you all. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You just gotta thank you for your patience with me. Thank you. But I really do. I like looking at those dark filament beings. That's what I call them. Because I think they're living. I really do. And I really am not quite so sure what their purpose is. It gave you more of suspenseful theme. That's right, Alberto. It really did. It really did. Oh my goodness. You see, look at this. Look how many of them there are. They're literally crisscrossing. They're literally all over the sun. Wait a minute. This is toward this. You know what this is toward? Let me tell you what that's toward. It's toward the end of the Mayan calendar year. With all of these on the sun, that's the timestamp. It's like around. It's the latter half of November of 2012 is what it is. And you're so very welcome. Um, Let me see. If you're all just tuning in, Lore 3, Nosh 33, let me tell you something about these algorithms. Let me tell you something about these algorithms and not the moderators. There are algorithms now. Google has literally bought out YouTube. So Google has algorithms. And they literally continually they scan for every single comment that might have any type of word they don't want showing up. They will not even allow it. They're faster than I can snap my fingers. They will remove it as soon as it's released from your fingertips. They can remove it and it literally disappears. Okay, it literally disappears. It's nobody on this end. So for everybody who say my comments ain't coming on here, that's the reason. Okay, that's the reason. It's that welcome to our new world, the new world of technology, AI, the world of algorithms, is what I'm saying. Yes, that's what's happening. So yeah, look at this, you. I wanted to show this, and yeah, I did like the music, but no, I don't want it that loud where you can't hear. That's it's kind of not nice. I wonder what this looks like on your all side, because on my screen's so big, and yeah, people gogging it up. Hello there, Ryder. Ryder. I held off as long as I could, really, for doing this video because I know you work and you don't get home till late. I thought I'll hold off as long as I can. I did. Now that is the truth. I held off as long as I can for you. Yeah. But just look at them. They kind of remind me of weeds or something growing on here. They do, and I hope this is all right because I was trying to think, what am I going to share? But I always like this, and I'd like to share the big screen if I can on the computer. Y'all, if we do it like this, look, you can see it on here. And I will say something. Look how cool that looks down here at the bottom. They had better quality videos back then. You can see the timestamp. It's nearing the end of the Mayan calendar year, more or less. You know, it's supposed to have been. Yeah. Is that not cool on the very edge down here? Their resolution, they've changed the resolution now. It's not as nice looking now as it used to be, but it's okay. Hello everyone, thank you for joining. It literally is so cool. But what got me was this one up here. Where are we at? Where was it at? Oh, I've already went to another video, you all. Another timestamp on here. They literally, what gets me is they're not out all the time. Sometimes, like this period that we're in, there's not very many of them on the sun. At least that's the image we're getting. But what if, well, they're not dark matter. I'm not going to say they're dark matter, you all. I'm not. There was really some good good footage of them one time. It literally was really cool looking. Look over here. It's like solid objects at the end of them, which is quite interesting to see them like that. Can you all see that? Yeah, with all the dots in a row. Yeah, it's really nice. It's too bad that they don't have their data going back that far. And they actually have videos of those type of events, but they're in MIME. And I don't know how to do MIME. I really don't. I'm not quite sure, but if when you go back to these timestamps, even if you go back to I don't know what December would look like. I would just pick that right there. But if you go back to these 2013, 2012, 2014, it seems to have a lot more activity going on. I think it was either the end or the beginning of some type of a cycle, solar-like cycle is what it was. Yes, you all hit that like button, even though I had that music still playing in the beginning, and I do apologize for it. I do. It wasn't nice of me at all. Wow. See, look how cool that looks, you all. Don't that look so cool? It really does. These colors on here. It's absolutely fascinating looking. And I know it don't move that slow. It really doesn't at all. But it's certainly cool to look at. Yeah, for those of you who can't see it up close, this is pretty neat to look at. It's real neat. Oh, you're so very welcome. Did I put this in December 30th? I think I did, December 30th. But yeah, there's so much activity going. Let me get this out of the way. I was doing a search on, like I said, the X-class flares or whatever, and I was going to that timestamp, and I was seeing what was occurring during that timestamp. See, look how they're all like stretched out up here. It's like they're gathering. If it's going to start blinking, and yeah, it's going to start blinking on me. It's very sensitive is what this is. It's super sensitive. It doesn't like to be bothered, is what I think. Yeah, so if I was to look up, it's on me, the X-class flares. Is this on me, you all? Of, well, we've looked at, they've said we've had, look at this, you all, we've had the top 50 solar flares of 2021. If we went to July the 3rd of 2021. That's not that. July the 3rd of 2021. I'll just go there so we can see that solar flare is what I'll do. Just keep going down through here, you all, to see if we can see anything. Hopefully this will go far enough back for you all to see. That's exactly right, Mary Kingsley. They make it blink so we stop seeing what's really going on. They do, because I've noticed that several times when I've had it zoomed up a lot. That's what it does. It literally like just blinks away. Now you'll be able to see by this 2021 of this particular product, they made it brighter, and there's not as much contrast in it for people to see. See how bright they've made it? It's, to me, it's way too bright. I don't like them making it too bright. But what if, now let's think about this. What if they've made it so bright that we don't see all the real dark filament that's around it? What if that's what they're doing? That we don't see all the dark filament that is there? Because really it would make sense. If it doesn't have as much contrast, you're not going to see it. That's what I think they've done. So it probably really does have a lot of them on it. A lot of the filament beings. That's what I like to call them, filament beings. Yes, good evening. Yeah, you all hit that a like button. And isn't this supposed to be Soko Ori? You said this is supposed to be the end of the 5th sun or something like that. I don't think I went back far enough. There's like a timestamp that you really can't get if you don't go back far enough. I'll try to go back 30 more frames, you all. I wanted to see if we could even see a solar flare at that point. We may not be able to see it. Yes. Hello, you all. Yeah, it's going to blink, so I'm just going to leave it up here on the screen because it's getting ready to blink away. You had a crop circle. Yeah. See, I don't even know where that solar flare would even be, you all. I have no idea where it would be. But this product right here, I think I like it better back in 2014 or so. It looks a lot better. The 5th root race of man. I've never heard of that before. The 5th root race of man. That's interesting. The 5th root race of man. Yeah, let's look at this. See how much better it looks? The color on it? A whole lot better. A lot better. Because you can see the activity on it. Oh, all right. Are you trying to multitask, cooking dinner and typing at the same time? Well, that's great that you can multitask like that. I think it's wonderful. We got to learn how to be able to do stuff like that, multitasking. Yeah, look at all of them. And you know, some of them are bigger than others. Let me get that pointer off there. Some of these dark filaments are a lot bigger than others. Look, we've got some activity. See this right here, I really wonder what these right here are. Really, I do. If there's literally like a big chasm there, and I know there's ships inside of there. That's what is quite puzzling. Very puzzling. You got butter on your keyboard. That is all right. You can have some butter on the keyboard. Oh, it reminds me of a song that says, I like bread and butter. I like toast and jam. I like bread and butters. I don't know what that was, and I don't even know who sang it. Yeah. Boom. Now, if you all really do want to go see really cool images, what you do is there's this place called we're going to get to it right now. I'm going to take you over to it because this is a pretty cool area right here. The images of the sun taken by TRACE, Transition Region and Coronal Hole Explorer. Now they say that there's cool images, but some of them really are some cool images. Let me see if it will. Oh, okay. Y'all see this right here? There is a massive, massive problem that is going on now. It's getting worse and worse and worse. It's like broken links all across the internet. You know why? Because someone is rewriting history. Someone is deleting history is what they're doing. Broken links all across the internet. You all know that you have clicked into things and you have gotten this right here. We're having trouble finding that site. And or other things that you click into. You all have had that happen, and you know, yes, oh, writer, I can sing. This is what's happening right here. They're deleting links is what's happening. It's exactly what's happening. But yeah, let's look at some of these, if they'll let us. See, this is like another interesting thing right here too, a solar image from the Trace imagery. We're just going to look at this. Yes, King Okamundo. Yes, yes, Al Sanchez, that's right. Purposeful. So you all, we're going to look at some of these since I've got this pulled up, if it'll let us. Because they had some pretty wild. Look at this. See, this is the only type of images you're going to get. Now, if for some reason whoever doesn't like, it's a human being doing it too, doesn't like certain things, they'll just delete the link, corrupt the file, and you won't ever get to it, is what they'll do. That's exactly what's going to happen. So yeah, this is a really good place to go. I think this is where I found one of the right here. You all look at this. This is the Trace imagery where they called it a particle event, and you can see what's came out of it. It's not particles. They're actually like UFOs and or beings that have came out of the sun right here. From a solar flare. And you know, we can read the definition of it, is what we can do, of what happened from the Trace imagery. You know, something else down here at the bottom, I don't know if this is from their film or not. It could be from their film, but look at this, you all. All of these came out of the sun. And they're here. There's all kinds of them here. All kinds of them. They're in the sky. They're everywhere. Let's see when that event took place, because let's look at this. It says this solar flare was observed by Trace at 3:30 UT on the 12th of April of 2000 in the 171A passband, 1 million degree gas. The image on the left was taken shortly after the flare. After it started, it shows the flare site. See, there's nothing here. You can't really get a good image out of here. Look at that. That's all they say. Distorted loops. That's all they'll call it, is distorted loops. But of course we know better. And let's see what else they say. The difference is where it is white, the image was brightened. Where it is dark, it's dimmer. It shows a flare site connected to a dome of field lines ending along the ridge of the sun. The dome is presumably a separatrix, and the surface separates and connects in solar. Yeah, loops are distorted by the flare. The so-called moss footprints of loops are too hot. Click to view the image at a different whatever. No. See, they don't even address really what's here. They don't even address what's all of these. Totally don't address it at all. They dismiss it just like that. Totally dismiss it. Yeah. Our sky right now tonight, the moon is like clouded over. Totally clouded over. Do you think that that really is Mercury that transited the moon or sun? It looks really tiny. Just think if it's that tiny. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we're over here at the trace imagery, and we're looking at some trace images. Okay, here we can see some more. Right here. How did these get the colors? Blue and white. How did that happen? And some red. But then you can see the white in the background. Now I know that they did not they did not go and put little blue circles. They could not have done that. There's no way. That would be so much work to do, to put little blue circles everywhere. Of course, they could have done it if they wanted to. They really could have. That's pretty cool looking, you all. But the sun's not red like that, is it? Yeah. Spaghetti and meatballs. Yes. Hello, everyone. If you are just tuning in, we're having a good chat tonight, and they're talking about something, and that's okay. You can talk about it. Look at those beautiful colors. Look like a flower. It really does kind of look like a flower. That's pretty. Holograms. There could be holograms in space. There really could be. You never know. So, see what you can do here. This is pretty cool right here. You just keep clicking away is all you do. Keep clicking away. I was already on that page. You just keep clicking just like that, and that takes you to all different types of images. I don't know what that one was, but yeah. This literally is my most favorite image right here. All of these. You know what I've been seeing all day long today? Now, granted, I live in the country, and they harvest a lot of corn. They harvest a lot of soy. We have literally been seeing the trucks go down the road all day long, semis filling up with grain all day long since morning time, and they're still going. They're still going down the roads here. And some of the trucks look like National Guard. Like one was camouflage, and I looked at the driver inside of it, and he had like a military hat on his head. And it was weird. I don't know what they're doing. Well, they're probably transporting all of that to different places is what they're probably doing. This one's kind of different looking right here. Yeah. And other than that, you all, we've got a blinking sun. Hello there, Susan B. TV. I had to turn that blinking sun off because you can see it's blinking at me. And it shouldn't be, but it is. It's still blinking at me, and it's okay. It really is. We won't be on here much longer. I just wanted to come on here just for a tad bit. Yeah. Whoopsie. Oops. Oh wow, they look really neat looking right here too. There's so many. I think I like to rather zoom up on them with my cell phone on my laptop because it's more dramatic. Is what it is. That's really neat right here. They're literally, there's something right here getting energy from the sun. Look at, I think you're right. They want to blink it because they don't want us looking at it. Look at that. That should not do that. Oh my goodness. Let's try to do this, you all. No, you all. Whoever said I think they doing it on purpose, Al Sanchez. Yeah, I think you're right. Because let me see this. I just wanted to zoom up and look at this thing over here on the side. A red pill Gina. Oh my goodness! Stop doing that. I just want to zoom up. That's all I want to do. Just. Maybe they don't want me touching the screen with my hand. No, they just do not want it zoomed up. Because I just wanted to show. I did it again, you all. I'm sitting here talking to the screen, thinking you can see the screen, and I've got it on me again. Every single time. Yes, Astral Rim. I wanted to just show that right there. That spot right there. Because those filaments, whatever they are, those dark filaments or whatever, they literally go into whatever that thing is spinning around in a circle. Oh my, quit doing that, you all. Yeah. You know what we're going to do? I'm just going to come over here really fast because I haven't looked at these yet. And I really don't think that right there is a planet at all. I don't. If you went over there, I really don't think it's a planet. I think it's some type of a ship or something is what I think it is. Many catches and flashes. They're very interesting. Makes one think. You're so very welcome, but I don't want people to look at this flashing on the screen. You had to close your eyes like this so you don't see it. Let's look at this. You know, this right here comes around ever so often and it does the same thing. Look how fast it moved right there. I don't know if this sun, who's ever doing something inside this sun wants to like knock it or what. Mad TWC, because it blinks so much. They say if you look at a screen that blinks, it could cause seizures. I don't want seizures, and I don't want to damage my eyes. Of course, that's what they said for little bitty children and things like that, is what they said. Oh, Ryder, what a great day. Aren't you so sweet? That's so nice of you. Sometimes I wish I had my motorcycle still, but you know, that's scary when you get older. Ah, look how perfect that is. Looks like a being inside there, just like that. Right inside of there. You all see, it literally looks like a face of being right there. Great big giant face. Yeah. It is wild. It's quite wild. I had a Honda Rebel 250cc. It weighed around 200 and maybe 200 and a half, maybe 275. I chose it because it fit me really well, and if it fell down, I could lift it up. I still have my motorcycle license, but I got rid of my motorcycle. Out here in the country, I would ride it down the country roads, but I didn't want to take it on the expressways because that's too much traffic for me. Yeah. Yeah, it looks quite interesting. I don't think it's a ball of fire. I think it was some type of a ship or something that came out of the sun is what I think it was. Like a ring, a perfect ring. Whoa. That's what it looks like. Brittany. Well, I thought it was really nice. It was fun to ride it down the country roads. It really was. I did keep my leather jacket that went with it. I did. I kept that leather jacket just to keep it. And it is all right. I don't think there's anything on there. I've already went to there, and I've already went to here. No, I haven't went to here. You got the Harley Fat Boy. Oh my gosh, see, that's scary. When we were in downtown Henryville one time, this guy had a real nice big cruiser bike. He had this lady on the back of it that came to a stop sign and give it the four-way stop, and it started leaning, and he couldn't hold it up. It fell down on the ground, and he couldn't lift it up. I was thinking, why are you riding a bike you can't lift up? He could not lift it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you don't want to get on the back of a bicycle with somebody who's just started riding. And that would not make a pretty trip, a fun trip at all. Yeah, that's what happened to him. I think I'm better on just walking on my own 2 feet, you all, is what I think. I don't want to get on a bicycle at my age. I could, but I just didn't want to. I didn't have time to ride my bike anymore anyhow. Yeah, so now we're over here at this one. There's really nothing going on these things right here. Is it a good chat? That's great. I think that's about it, you all, unless I've got pictures on here that I wanted to show and I didn't show it yet. think that's about it. There might be. Well, there's one. Look at this. Look how they literally were able to like make a circle right here, you all, in a perfect circle. These filaments, just like that. Kind of look like there's a face inside of there too, but I know there isn't. But then this right here kind of looks like a face. But yeah, this was so cool to look at. I think this is what's behind me in the screen. Okay, I gotta look here and make sure I'm not just talking to myself and talking to the screen without you all seeing it. Just like that. Boom. And again, this is that solar flare, and then if you look close, you can see these right here. They came out of it. I think this is a ship also that came out of the sun. I think the ships are on the sun. I really do. I think they're on the sun and in the sun is what I think is happening. On it and in it. Boom. And probably down here too. Right in that area. Just like that. Hello there in Norfolk, Virginia. My brother was stationed at Norfolk for quite a while. He was on the Enterprise, the USS Enterprise, which is a nuclear sub. I think it is a nuclear sub, you all. You can find ships coming out of these, out of the sun right here. Look at this. Look how long this one has literally made itself by attaching over and over. Dinner is ready. Ah, you got some toast with some butter and some garlic on it, garlic powder and salt to go with that spaghetti, because that might taste pretty good with it. If so, I'll be over in a minute. Even though I'm not hungry, I will come over and I will eat it. Yes, I will. Oh, you've got the sun dots now. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's wonderful, Al Sanchez. Yeah, that's great. That is wonderful. Yeah, so you all can go to those, the trace imaging. What was this? Let me see what this right here was about. Mysterious ripples in space and time may offer proof of parallel universes. Black holes could be gateways to parallel universes. That's interesting to know. I think it probably is possible. Garlic bread, you got some lots. Come on over. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Yep. Look at this, you all. Dark matter. Now, see, this is what, look. Dark matter is a hypothetical kind of matter that cannot be seen with telescopes, but would account for most of the matter in the universe. The possibility that there could be a mirror world hiding behind dark matter would rewrite our understanding of the universe. Dark matter is one of the great mysteries of the universe. No one knows what it consists of, and no one has ever seen it, because it doesn't interact with the matter scientists knows about. No, I disagree with that. They have been earnestly searching for dark matter, CERN has, and dark matter, I think it's here on this earth, I really do, in different forms and stuff. And yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's kind of scary too. It is a little bit scary, you all. It's a tad bit scary, but that's all right. Let's look at this really cool. See, now look at this. Is that not a cool picture of those ships? I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah. They're selling the dark matter over Comer, Texas, TX. Oh, wow. I don't want them selling it. I do not want them selling it. Look at that cool moon with a red filter on it. Yeah. You want to go on one of those ships? Antimatter, yeah. Yeah, you can do some antimatter. Gina, honey, can you get to whatever you're supposed to get to? I'm trying, I really am. Okay, you see this right here? This right here is one of the UFOs that literally flew across Table Mountain. You can barely see it, but it did right here. Let me see if I can get back to the beginning, because their base, it starts right up here. It's literally right there. Let me see if I can get this. I literally would go through frame by frame of these ships in the sky. I would at Table Mountain. Because it's a large extraterrestrial base. I wonder what I got going on here, you all. Try to make it show up. Ah, there it is, right there. Boom, right there. Right there. Oh, what happened, oh Ryder? You are in trouble? Did you get in trouble? Oh, somebody got oh Ryder in trouble? I hope not. I really do hope not. But that's okay, you all. Yeah. Have you all been seeing this when you go to the live webcams? When you look at snow or rain, you're finding this matter inside some of them, like this. Because I think this is either dark matter or plasma, or it's something much, much different. But it's getting inside of the rain or the snow. It's literally showing up, is what's happening. It's like that, you all. We're just going through all of this, you all. If you're just tuning in, I'm clicking away in my off my desktop. That's what I'm doing. So you all can continue talking. Look at that. Sometimes I think it's a life form getting inside of there or taking over is what I think it might be. Big swaths of it. Yes, hello everyone. Look at that one. It's just, this just doesn't look right. When you see that happening, it doesn't look right at all, because it doesn't fit in. If I were to do this right here, yeah, see that doesn't look right. But that's what's falling in. If you drink the water or eat the snow, you might have some of this in it, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Oopsie, my screen went upside down. Can I make my screen go sideways? Sorara the Copper Lion, thank you so much, and good night to you. That's so very nice of you. Good night to you. So yeah, you all, look at that. You have that flying in your in there is what you have it doing. I don't know what this was doing. Yeah, so you all, we can just go through here and look at that plasma. Stirret Springs. You all got to go night-night. Yeah, you all can go night-night, because I really am done. I'm just streaming through here is all I'm doing, just streaming through my screensaver. There, look at some pretty stars. Look at that. They're really pretty. Oh, you're so very welcome. We can look at this, is what we can look at. And it's okay. It really is. Well, if this is Sirius, Sirius has a lot of different shapes. Al Sanchez, thank you so much. Oh, you're so very welcome. Yeah, thank you. I do enjoy doing this, and I love these colors right here. These were all from like a video that I took up in the sky. Yeah. I think they're a life form. I really do. A life form in the sky. Yeah. Well, I think it's a given that we're being watched. I really do. Because I told you how I used to lay out in the sun and try to get some sun, some vitamin D or C, because I worked a second shift job. I'd lay outside in the bikini, my bikini. And when I started seeing them in the sky, I thought, oh my gosh, I cannot do that anymore. And I haven't. I have not. I will not lay out in the sun in my yard anymore. I know they're watching me. It was kind of embarrassing once I found out. I thought, there's no way I can do that. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, I really, yeah, because if they're watching, anybody else can be watching. Even though I live out in the country, I thought, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. That is all right. This is just a tad bit of variety of what I share if you're new here. And it's rare if I can ever catch this particular shaping in the sky the way it shapes. It's very rare. I've only caught it maybe 5 or 6 times, but that's okay. Yeah, it is all right. Look how beautiful those colors are. This was the same star changing over and over and over in the sky. Yeah, I love the ISWA. It's wonderful to go to. Boom. It's so pretty, Apple Brooks. It really is. The colors are wonderful to look at. They're soothing. They're healing. They're healing colors is what they are. Frequencies and things like that. Angels. They could be angels and not look like us. I have a Telegram or a Messenger. Oh my goodness gracious. That's really cool looking. We do have exciting things in the sky. We really do. Beings and UFOs. Yeah, they're really they're nice to look at. holiday company, thank you so much. I love having the opportunity to be on here. I really do. Because I like meeting people from all over the world. I love people. And it's nice to share. It's nice to have something in common with some other people that you can share with who find what you share interesting. You know, I have a playlist of these stars with music changing shape on this YouTube channel. I might watch one of them tonight and just relax and go to sleep with it because the colors are too beautiful not to. Yes, we got good moderators, and we've got lots of good people who join, who like to watch. It's wonderful. It really is. Aw, love you too. Bang bang mukbang. I know that these pictures right here are going to end because I don't have very many of them in a row. But they're still pretty. They're very pretty. Yes, good night. Just think they're in the sky and they're so far, far away. Start a bike club and call in it the good riders. I guess you could. Yep. Yes, Barbara. It was really I really did feel humbled being able to film it because, like I said, it's not very often that I get to film it because you've got to have a certain frequency within you when you're outside. You can't be anxious. You just have to be total peace and just focused. And they will shape shift for you. They'll start moving, and you'll be able to get pictures. Yeah. Irma B. Yeah, it's true, and I don't look at them as like a big ball of fire or anything. I look at them as like living celestial beings that have a conscience. Yes, Mickelson. Yeah, like a swirl. Aw, gonna save him a hearty share of food. It's like boom. And some of them sometimes look like they got beings in them, and or some other type of, I don't know, a ship or something. Yeah. I think I was actually able to get really good images by putting them in another program, slowing it down significantly, the original video footage, because it literally will slow it down to frame by frame. And these were taken with my Nikon P900. They are amazing. Yeah, there are some nice channels on the internet to just listen to and relax and meditate. Oh, wow, that one's different right there. They're probably going to be coming to an end. They're bound to. When they come to an end, Gina's going to come to an end on here for the night. So I can probably get to bed. I got a busy day tomorrow. starting at 9 in the morning. Yeah, their craft create frequency shields around them and even karmic shields. That's interesting. It's like, boom. Yes, good night, everyone. Look at these two things protruding out on the bottom. I wonder if it's beings, little beings right here. It could be. Yes, good night. Oh, there was a big blue star that would come around regular and you never see him anymore. Oh, that's sad. It really is sad. Boom. Hello. And Moose. Oh, I'm going to sleep well. I really am. I'm going to get ready and go to bed. I don't know how many's on here. We're going to be coming to an end really soon. But they're nice to look at. They really are. They're very, very interesting. Sometimes I think there's more than one being. I really think beings sometimes form some of the shapes. I do. You're so very welcome, Becky. Good night to you. Yeah, the outline. Like this one right here, kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Now that's really neat. That I think it was really active that night in order for me to get all these shapes. It really was very active. That's really pretty. It really is. I have not looked at these in a very long time. Yeah, it does look like there's faces in them. It just keeps going and going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of these. They're really pretty. Ah, well there you go. That I think that's the end of them. Thanks for watching. Well, that's a nice ending, you all. Isn't that nice? It let me know that Gina, that's the end of this right here. That is absolutely wonderful. It really is. Yeah, so with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. And thank you for joining me tonight. It's been fun. It really has. Even though we jumped all over the place. And thank you, moderators, for being on here. And thank you all for watching. It's wonderful company. It's peaceful. That's what we need, peace. And it was very peaceful. So thank you so much. Let me flip this back around. Yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Susan, honey, it was a perfect ending. It was, you all. It's great. Love you, and thank you all once more. That's right. Well, I do have a footage. I have a playlist of these on here. I do. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everyone. Good night.